for some football and hope you are too. Welcome to East Rutherford, New Jersey, everybody, and MetLife Stadium. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the Washington Commanders and the New York Giants. Tanner Brown ready to get this one going. And away we go from East Rutherford. Gunnar Olszewski now to return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So out come the Giants. Their first drive of the game coming up. And they'll be brought out by the 2025 first-rounder out of Ole Miss. Here's Jackson Dart.
One of the really cool things about Jackson Dart's career, both high school and college, is every step of the way he just kept getting better. And that's what the great pros do. Joe Burrow, Lamar, Josh Allen, they never rest on their laurels. They're constantly striving to be excellent. That's exactly what Jackson Dart did collegiately and what he'll have to do professionally.
They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scatterboom. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And it's good for a New York first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Now the first carry of the game for the Arizona State rookie. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Tackle made by Trey Amos.
I know we all love the big home run plays, the highlight reel plays, but as an offense, these are just the stay-on-schedule kind of plays. But I love the commitment to this run game. Keep working that body, keep working that body, keep working that body, and eventually you could take the will away from your opponent.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. And oh, he drops the deep shot. A big play to start the game, but it slips through, incomplete. Well, I am flipping through, Brock. That certainly wasn't in the offense's opening script, but if you're a defender, just how you wrote it up.
Yeah, defensively, that was a week of practice and planning visualized and executed in real time.
Jordan Stout's headed out to punt it away on 4th. Ooh, snap came in slow, but he got it away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Kate, when you partner a relentless work ethic with elite athleticism, you get Jaden Daniels. He put on an absolute show, one of the best rookie years in the history of the game for a quarterback. And with a work ethic and speed and arm, I don't know why he would ever slow down.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Again for the first time to Rashad White. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to drain some of the excitement, some of the noise from a home stadium? It's exactly how you do it when you go on the road. Run it right down their throat from the jump.
So first down from the 41. Play action now. Daniels. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be third and long. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive. An early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
Daniels throwing on third. He finds Brown right side. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Out is Tanner Brown to try to knock this through. Ball spotted on that right hash, 53 yards out. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead, and a little early momentum with that field goal.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Now for the second time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Scatteroo now from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
To throw, here's Dart. Screwing here for Scatteroo. This gets forward to around the 29. That's Trey Amos, rookie second rounder on the tackle.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down now, here's Dart. Oh, he's gonna run for it. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Giants first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Obviously, a defense wants to take away all the reads and prevent any kind of big throw for the first down. Fine. Well, this QB, he'll just lower his head and gash the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he works it down to the enemy 44-yard line. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect of your teammates.
Give the Scatteroo here on his own read. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Leo Leo Chanel able to bring him down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer, find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. He's going for it himself. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
When the play breaks down, every once in a while, you got to be able to make a play with your legs. His offense counts on that ability to evade pressure and occasionally make plays just like that one.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. They put Austin in motion left. Driving forward with Scattaboo. And second down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
You know how we hear about teams and quarterbacks avoid targeting a stud cornerback, just throwing away from him? Well, maybe they should avoid running it anywhere near this guy. He's having no issue stopping these plays cold.
A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Dart's going to tuck it and run. And keeping the zone read costs him. He takes a hit, loses some yards too. Following the play, we have an injured commander. The training staff out there to check on him as we pause.
Wait for this? Really? This cannot be happening. What is that? Oh, do something. What is this even happening? Okay. This is like watching it. They go nowhere. What are you doing?
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. Jump off caught by his back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
I'm a big fan of the screen pass. Really, you can run a screen as they just showed on any play. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down, sometimes even 4th. But it takes great acumen, a great football IQ defensively to have an awareness it's coming, and then more importantly, to stop it.
A 39-yard attempt.
Sanders sends it through. And despite that bad snap, they're able to tack on 3.
Anytime you start sniffing that red zone and you don't score 6, you only come away with 3 points, not what you were looking for on the call sheet.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. He fields it from the 8. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here comes the Washington offense out to the field, ready for their second drive. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Daniels. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Throw knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Steps up and he's running with it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Commander's first down.
Well, there was no sense in taking a risk down the field when a first down was just a run away. They'll get to reset now and figure out just how they want to attack a new set of downs.
Daniels now on 1st down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit ahead of 2nd down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Daniels. That's to his back. Here's Rachaad White. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. He's going to run for it. Through the middle. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Commanders break the tie here in the 1st. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Well, Brock, it looked like it took the full defense a while to recognize that he was actually running with it. I think it limited their ability to stop what turned into a pretty impressive touchdown.
I think you're exactly right on this one, Kate. Not too many scrambles go this far for a touchdown. And you got to give some credit to the guys around him. None of those receivers, tight ends, well, they just sold it. They didn't look back at him, had they? I think the defense is able to react and stop that touchdown. Instead, that's 6 big points on the board.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Giants offense all set to get started. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. One play action with Dart. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Still 10 to go. It's 2nd down now from the 26. From the gun, here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Now, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender. He knocked it away, and that sets up 3rd down.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 10-3 ball game. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this 2nd quarter with the Giants in possession. They've got a first to begin the frame. Dart gonna throw again. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's second down.
You know those elite zone defenses in basketball, Kate? It just feels like they're everywhere, clogging up every passing lane. This quarterback, well, he felt the same thing when he dropped back, nowhere to go but for a sack.
Now at midfield after that loss. Here's second and long. Darts out of the shotgun. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commander's territory.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock. You know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Got to figure out this third down here. Under the gun this time. Here's Dart. It's on target to Johnson. And he has it to the 23-yard line as he's brought down. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running with Scatterboo. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Quick throw to the left is complete. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. Darts back to throw. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a gain of 13, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Giants first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Scatterboo. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. There's another for it. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Took a couple of runs into that wall before they finally punched it across for the score.
Well, that defensive front, you know they were dialed up to make a stand, but it was going to be a challenge to make another 2 stops even after that one. That crack formed in the wall, and it burst through for a touchdown.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Giants tie things 10-10.
Now
after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's a return from the 7. And Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch their breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Daniels from the pistol. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good for a Washington 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
Washington Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Complete to De'Ami Brown. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Daniels. Making the call himself. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a 1st down.
I can tell you what, that was the goal from the moment he took off. Kept his eyes locked on the chains and made sure he set them up with a new set of downs. Well done.
First and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Has it at the 7. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
It was such a privilege for me to watch Marvin Harrison and Reggie Wayne in person in Indianapolis do their work. Darrell Jackson out in Seattle. They showed how great a deep out is as a chain-moving play. It's all about getting that leverage at the top of the route and then exploiting the leverage as that ball arrives on time downfield.
So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. And he scores. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders take a 2nd quarter lead. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Brown now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Giants 10.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Giants and running back Cam Scadaboo trotting back out there. And they've gone to him as a receiver to complement his presence in the backfield, Brock, to some good early results. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Starting this drive with a design run. Give them a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. That's the kind of reaction time you want when you face a draw play. They broke on it shortly after the draw started, and they contained it to a minimal gain.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Finds Slayton on the slant. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Darts looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here goes Dart to the air. It's caught right side by Johnson. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, they got him down before he could do any more damage in terms of yards. That's no easy job, mind you, tackling a big tight end. But the main damage had already been done. He kept this drive going by getting beyond the line to gain.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Dart setting in the throw here. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Still sticking with the passing game. There's pressure, and he's going to be dropped. Well done by the Commanders' defense. The Giants using their 1st time out. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Escapes out to the left. Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
It's a gain of 20. That's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Now Dart. He finds him over the middle. He works it down to the 37. Frankie Luvu there for the tackle.
Austin. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
2nd down now. They need 7. Here's Dart now. Short pass brought in. Wow, he's about as close to the 1st as you can get, partner. Down to the 31, but didn't get it. It's 3rd down. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Run, it's Scatterboo. They blow this play up. They're humbled and sent off the field here with a loss of yards and a turnover on downs.
And what a battle of wills we just got to see. Fighting in the trenches on a 4th down run. Trying to play conservative, keep it on the ground to power it across, but there was no overcoming a front just as equally motivated to get off the field.
The Commanders ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. They're up by 7. Let's see if they choose to rest on that and just go into the locker room. And even 20 seconds left at their disposal on the final drive of this half. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. Now he takes it. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kid, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But Annette's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, Daniels. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. There's 10 seconds to go in our half, partner. We've got whistles. It's a timeout.
Kid, I promise you, if you and I got to travel the country and watch young quarterbacks, even really good high school quarterbacks, out routes are the hardest to complete. Slants, goes, fades, all that stuff comes somewhat naturally, but really trusting yourself to throw that out route, that comes with time and experience.
Looking to throw. And this one falls incomplete, so we're down to 4 seconds, and we'd assume our final snap.
Hey, I get it. If any of their pass catchers have what it takes to beat double coverage, it's him. The kids would say, he's him. That defense knew it. That's why they doubled him and knocked it away.
Here comes the final play of our first half. Looking to throw. Throwing for the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks for that update, Scott. Welcome back, everyone, for the 3rd quarter. Got a 1-touchdown game here as we get you back down to the field. Gano ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the 3rd quarter. And they take the field in good but not great shape, Brock. They've got that lead, but no doubt they'd love to see it grow.
Yeah, and just having the lead does take some pressure off. It doesn't change the sense of urgency. It's always on tilt in the NFL, but it should allow them to operate a little more freely.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Play action now with Daniels. He's running with it.
As a quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
32-yard line.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
The tackle by Micah McFadden. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
All right, looks like they're going to try to power this across. Goal line formation on 3rd and inches. Daniels keeps it himself. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
All set to go now from the 35. From the gun, a run for White. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
The ball carrier.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
38-yard line.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Man-to-man coverage, it does not have to last forever. It just needs to last long enough for one of those rushers to reach the quarterback. Cover guys did their jobs, and so did he in dropping the quarterback.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. New York to the line. 1st and 10. This is Scatterboo, left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Now go play action. Here's Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
Giants, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
When coaches discuss their favorite plays of a game, I guarantee you this one's going to be on it. Not just because of the catch, but because of the effort to go lay out and bring in an off-target throw.
Off the option, it's Scattaboo. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Dart from the pistol. This one's to Slayton, left side. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Why in the heck do you need 2 or 3 plays when you can get it done in one effective call right there? Go from first down to first down, exactly the tempo offenses love.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16. From the gun, here's Dart. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Gets this to Slayton. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. So 3rd and 16, no problem for him as they get the first.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
From the red zone on 1st. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on 1st down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
That was simply a case of not enough time available to let that play develop. That throw was out so quick, and he wasn't able to reel it in.
No luck on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 10. From the pistol, he gave us Scattaboo. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mocked up, too.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
3rd down, line to gain, 9 yards out. 3rd and long, they're going to throw. And the Commanders' rush brings him down. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up 4th down.
All right, I'm to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
Jason Sanders on for the field goal. There's a 44-yard look from the right hash. Sanders sends it through, and it's dropped back down now.
A bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. 2nd time they brought him out for a field goal, and 2nd time, well, he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Commanders set to take over. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels from the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Might be time to reach into the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. It's White on the give. He was descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Micah McFadden able to make the play.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
Let's see what they went with. 3rd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. Nice caught. He's got Brown. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Here he goes again. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
21 more yards. That's another Washington Commanders 1st down. A gain of 21.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
White gets this one on his own read. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 18-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Again, this is White. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He's taken down
A couple yards on the run. It's 3rd and 6 now.
2-yard pickup. Brings up 3rd and 6.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got White complete. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
A gain of 15 yards. That's another Washington 1st down.
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's the Commanders who hold the lead. Not a big one, though, trying to carry this through the end. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. White's going to try to smash his way in. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play.
Offside. Defense.
Easy call for the officials there. He was offsides at the snap, and that's going to cost him.
Still 2nd down.
So the penalty takes some of that distance away. Things tightening up here for 2nd and goal. Gets it again. And he's backed up again as they stop him for another loss.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal. Daniels now. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away and leave teams for field goals, you got a great chance to win.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
Kate, it's 3 more on the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the 4th quarter when it really matters.
Now Brown on to send it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Making some progress here. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. Here come the Giants, ready to take over again on offense. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Dart setting in to throw here. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Giants are set to punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Ooh, errant snap, but he gets what he can behind this one. He fields this at the 18. And a nice return out of him. They have it a little further up past their own 30. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And you may as well call him a constant headache that this defense has had to deal with all game long. I mean, they game plan to slow down his passing work, but it's been his rushes that have really broken the spirit of this unit. First and 10 from the 32. This one left for Daniels. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
QB runs can be some of the most difficult plays for these defenses, but not for the defense right there. Did their homework, and they get an A+ for how they defended that play.
And they went 3 yards the wrong way to start this drive out. Here's 2nd and 13. Daniels. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. Daniels back to throw. He's going for it himself. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
And a Washington first down. A gain of 21 yards. And a Washington first down.
I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
Short side option here. He's running left. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
Well, there's going to be a missed assignment on somebody's grade sheet tomorrow. That read option game with the quarterback, there is always a defender that's responsible for the QB. That time, QB takes advantage.
The give now to White. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a groove, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. He can run it. And Daniels with a smart business decision, sliding down after getting that first.
It's a gain of 11. That's another Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. That one connects. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Brown now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Commanders 27, Giants 13.
Now Brown on to send it away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Giants about to get to work on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. On first down, here's Dart. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Throwing on first down. It's Dart. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
To Darius Slayton. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
2nd and 3 now. He's got it here now from the gun. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Darts looking to throw. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Here's Dart now. Austin makes the grab downfield. And this is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Working inside the red zone. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
I don't mind that scramble at all, Kate. It makes that defense think this guy's not just going to sit in the pocket all day. I'll say this as well, like I do all the time. When you're going to scramble as a quarterback, make sure you protect yourself.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Dart now against the blitz. And he's down very close to that first, but looks like he is stopped just in time after a gain of 4.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Throwing on 3rd. Here's Dart. And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
So Dart in this offense getting set to go for 2.
The Giants will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Back to throw. Caught at the 1. He's almost there, but no, they stop him at the last moment. He's going to be just inches shy of that 2-point conversion.
19.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
13 yards.
The Giants using their first timeout.
That's good for a
And they are quite
Washington
frustrated
first
having to
down.
call that after giving up the first.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Commanders' first down.
So first down from the 41. Here's White again. And he's blocked down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry. Timeout called, and that's going to be the second for New York.
2 yards on
As
the
they'll meet
pickup.
and decide what to do on this second down.
Well, Kate, a 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, but you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And he got there in time. He's taken down. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on third down. Daniel's going to keep it. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. And that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, games that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
The Commanders ready for the punt. It'll be Tress Way doing the honors. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. The Giants and Darius Slayton with the football once again. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
We're approaching 50 seconds to play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll look to throw it. This is Cox. That's Slayton. Free inside the 30. And he is inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line.
65 yards.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning-quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Setting up to pass. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dart gonna throw again. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind them, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know it's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
Thought he had a touchdown there, and that leaves them with 4th and 5.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
And they're still alive. Rocky brings in the touchdown, and now they've got a shot to force overtime.
A receiver this skilled, well, he's got every route in his back pocket. But sometimes simple is better. No complicated cuts, no double moves. You just go run right by him.
All right, they got the touchdown, but that was only half of it. Now they need this two-point conversion, or this one's over.
Will line up for the two-point conversion.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he's in for two, down to their final chance, and they likely force overtime. They're not out of it yet. That conversion successfully tying this game and puts us, of course, on track for overtime.
So much momentum gain, long odds to get those two-point conversions, but now you got to have discipline. We know, we've seen it in playoffs. With limited time left, you got to make sure you finish the deal and carry this momentum you've just gained into that extra frame.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. So no return this time. This is going to go for a touchback, Brock. Let's see what they do with this final snap.
At their own 35-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Now Daniels to throw. And this is lofted deep down the middle. And it'll be incomplete. They went for it, trying to stun everybody with no time left on the clock. But alas, we are headed for overtime. From the jaws of defeat, they snatch this game away. And now we're off in overtime to decide it. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
First play of the drive, and he takes an option left. And he'll slide down after picking up a couple. 2nd down upcoming. You know, not much to be had on that first down, Brock. First couple of plays of overtime, how do you approach things?
SOS. And I'm not talking desperation. I'm talking about stay on schedule.
Overtime just getting started. Both teams are going to get a chance with the football here. We've got 2nd down. Motion man left is Brown. Running on 2nd with White. Stopped after a gain of 2. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Daniels. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A 7-yard gain.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
First down, Washington.
All set to go now from the 35. First and 10, it's a give to White. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Washington Commanders first down.
You call that first down running play, you don't always expect to get those kind of yards, but they'll take that every single time.
Read option on first down. He's going to keep it. Decided to keep it, but couldn't escape the pressure there. And they catch it behind the line. Maybe the wrong read on the option there, Brock, but it kind of looked like the defense had both reads picked up pretty well there.
I'd agree with you, because the option, you're trying to option off of one defender, like a 2-on-1.
Yeah.
That time, well, the defense was all over it. Tremendous pursuit to knock him backwards.
Out of the pistol, here's White. Still going inside the 35. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They get 23 on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
That is textbook RPO right there, Kate. Quarterback's decision-making comes quick off the snap. And that back, you know that he's already looking for those lanes before the ball's even in his belly. Before that defense can adjust to the run, he hits that second level.
Couldn't get the screen set up properly, Brock. Pass incomplete, and they're going to hope for better results now on second down.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
Second down and 10. Daniels has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
You've heard that very common term in draft vernacular called catching radius. Let me tell you, as a quarterback, you love tight ends on drag routes because that catching radius for such a big target, and you see him, you eye him, and there's a comfort level between QB and tight end to make that connection.
Third and short, Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A 5-yard gain on the play. And a Commanders first down. A 5-yard gain on the play. First down, Commanders.
Coming to the line, this is first and 10. Motion man left is Brown. From the red zone on first. And he's got it, it's in close. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders pull in front. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Now for the extra point and a 7-point lead to defend here in overtime. He hits it true despite some issues with that snap. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7.
Giants 27.
All right, gonna need to go touchdown for touchdown here. This game is over as this kicks away. On the return, here comes Olszewski. And a decent run back is gonna end as they bring him down inside the 30. Now here comes the New York offense. They threw it the whole way down the field on their last drive, and they'd welcome the same level of play on this series as well. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Now it's his turn in overtime. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
Lofts it deep right side. Caught just shy of the goal line. And he has the New York touchdown. The Giants trim the lead to 1. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Now for the point after. That's going to end this in a tie or a loss. And everyone can breathe easier here as he knocks the point after through. And now it's golden goal here in overtime. Next score wins. Next score is going to be the one, Brock, that ends this game. All right, we're set and back underway. Returning it from the 4. He's got a lane up past the 30. And a good effort here as he gets it out past the 35-yard line. The Commanders all set to regain possession. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Daniels. Out wide to Brown. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
All right, Brock, both teams have had their opening salvos. Next score wins it in OT as they come up on 2nd down. Out of the gun, White. And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's 3rd down.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
1st down. A gain of 14. 1st down, Washington.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
Here's the option give to White. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on 1st down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Daniels gonna keep it. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
It's easy for me to say up here in the friendly confines of the booth, Kate, but that was not the right read. And you hate seeing him absorb yet another hit at the end of the play. You never want him taking unnecessary shots throughout this game.
Daniels throwing on third. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
Well, that's a game that has its roots in preparation during the week. That's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday kind of stuff. Identifying ways to target the coverage and creating opportunities for big completions.
Up the middle, here goes White. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the Giants' 26-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. White trying this straight ahead. And a decent run gets him out 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
An important attempt coming up here for Tanner Brown. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. As they'll be left with just one more to work with here in OT. So here they are, a chance to win this with a field goal. This a 39-yarder from the left hash. The kick is good, he got it! And they've taken back the lead.
Makes the score.
So many of these players on the field, Kate, they just strive for consistency, but not the kickers. They strive for perfection, and so far, he's just that.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they only needed to set him up with a shot to connect and win it with 3, and his aim was true to make it happen and put an end to this competitive ball game. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from New York.